Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing comparison between Marie's gouache, yes, that I got from TEMU. I know I paid under $10 for this. 24 12 ml tubes. And the Holbein 18 tube set. This was on sale in Amazon for a hot second last October, I believe. And it was on sale for $59.95, which is amazing. So I happen to have a $25 Amazon gift card, and I applied it to this, and I bought it for $35 and change. So I'm very happy about that purchase. Budget or no budget, I grabbed it because, of course, a couple of days later, it was back to like 69 something. It was double what I paid. So I'm very happy about that. Gouache is a water-based paint. So when it's in full concentration, it's opaque. But when you add water to it, it becomes more like a watercolor. So I have worked with Marie's before, so I'm familiar with that gouache. You remember I did this last fall in the Is This an Epic Fail episode? I worked with it on this with the black background. And this is my latest painting working with Marie's. I'm Cindy, and I'm a cancer survivor, and I discovered my passion for art at my current age of 61. So come with me as I do a comparison between Marie's gouache and Holbein. The supplies I'll be using will be this Meeden hot press 100% cotton 10 by 7 block paper. It's using the block. It's been divided through this tape, so it's 5 by 7 and 5 by 7. Equal sides to see the comparison. I'm going to be using the ceramic palette, and we're going to start off with Marie's. So this is where they are right now. Now I've been using Marie's gouache before. For those of you who are subscribers, remember this from last fall, to travel with in the park to do my paintings here in this tiny little book here. Believe it or not, I'm almost done. I'm almost through it. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, I'm familiar with this gouache. You see? So I've been using this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove it from the palette. Put it there. Put that away. I've already swatched out Marie's. So here's the swatch for it. Actually, I just swatched the Holbein as well. So I don't know if you can see the difference. To me, it's not that much of a difference. What do you think? Want to see something? This is a 12 ml paint tube from Marie's. And I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I was like, whoa, look at this. And this is a 5 ml from Holbein. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a difference in size. Look at that. I just had to point that out. Wow. What's that? I paid for this set. I think I paid like under $10. I think it was $9.98 for 24. Look at that. Now what I'm going to do is I realized I don't have that many yellows. So I'm going to put a yellow in here. I'm just going to put it in the palette. I know with gouache, a little goes a long way, which is very important with that Holbein. The left is going to be Marie's, and the right is going to be Holbein. I'm going to give, with my trusty water bottle, a spritz. I'm going to give this little guy a spritz too. The brushes I'm going to use is, they're cheap brushes. I got these at Five Below. There is a store called Five Below for $5, and I got a whole range. But you want to know what verifies a cheap brush? Look, yeah, see, this confirms that it's a cheap brush. This is a confirmation. What happened was I pulled it out of the package from the bristles, and this came out. And I'm like, oh, it's official. It's a cheap brush. Now the reason why I'm using these brushes is because I was told that Gouache really does a number on brushes, and it reduces the brush's lifespan. So I'm better off just using these cheap brushes for now, since this is just a sketch. It's just a comparison. What I'm going to do is a landscape, because I figured that'll be nice and quick. And I'll try and use as many colors as I can. So what I'm going to start with is, I'm going to start with this blue. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I already sprayed it, so let me just. I'm using my dual wells from Meeden. It's perfect for wash and rinse. So I'm using that. So let me just do a sky first. Move this over a little. Do the sky. Now I'm doing a wash, as you could tell. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, somehow. Okay. Excuse my arm. Excuse my arm. No, really not worried about the connection. I was thinking, since this is wash, not watercolor. Yeah, some dark blue. Ooh, that's a gorgeous color. Ooh, look at that color. That's a pretty color. Okay. Okay. So now what we want to do is to use a little green. So let's go with the darker green. You know what I've also wanted to do? I have the sea sponge handy. Let's see if I can use that. I'll show you how I'm going to use that. I'm using a light green. See, maybe, yeah, that's really nice and dark green. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of black. I'm gonna make it a little darker. That's way dark. It's too dark. That's way too dark. Okay, let me see what I can do. That's better. That's better. Yeah, okay. Much better. All right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is wet the sponge. Just dip it in there, try to wet it. Take this. And we're gonna create trees. I'll try to anyway. Maybe too much of a wash. Maybe that's where one of these rounds would come in handy. Just dab. Maybe these could be little trees in the background. So we could let that dry for a moment. What I could do, now I did see a video, and I'm gonna see if I could put it down below in the description box. Ellen Cremy Trent said that, her tutorials are awesome, said that in gouache, white is gouache's best friend. And I believe it. Unlike watercolor, where watercolor is a big no-no, is what I always heard. Okay, so now I'm gonna use white. We're gonna use it for clouds. Okay. So what I could do is just try and make them fluffy. Fluffy clouds. Okay, let's see if I can use darker green or make a darker green. Let's see if that's possible. Let me see what happens if I put blue in there. It's making like a little turquoise type of look. See, I want to see if I could add. I'm just dabbing. This is just a sketch. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is from here. See, this is what makes a crappy brush. Look, see? Not a good point. But for this exercise, it's okay. Just black. Not much of a point, but it would be nice with these little trees here. Maybe one there. Okay, yeah. Use this round. It might be a number 1. There's no numbers here, so I have no clue. But let's see. So what I'm going to do is to add. It's going to be a meadow. Let's go with this red. Too much water. No path here. Deep green. I'm going to try straight from the tube right here for the trees. Yep. Much better. Deep green, deep. Straight from the tube. Okay. Straight from the tube, I'm also going to try the orange yellow again. Perhaps that's what I should have done first. Is to take it straight from the tube. I'll try this yellow, lemon yellow. Let's try scarlet. Let's see. This is mauve. I'll try the deep green. This is Marie's. It's not bad, right? I mean, it's not my best work, but at least you understand what Marie's looks like. So now on to Holbein. Okay, part 2. This is thoroughly dry. So what I'm going to do, since I am left-handed, so I'm going to cover this and move this over. I think that might be the best thing. Let's see, make sure that you can see it. Yeah, you can see everything. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think that's the best way to do it. So this is Holbein. In the last segment, we had this Marie's gouache. which, you know, I showed you came in this lovely palette. The Holbein came in this palette, but I removed it and just moved it there. And I filled it up with the Holbein paints here. You see how nice and clean this came out? I refreshed the water wells, so we have that. Rinse and wash. So that's ready to go. And I'm going to use this flathead. Let's get started. So I am going to be using this first. Oh, lovely color. Gorgeous color. Wow. That's lovely. Ooh. Nice color. Wow. Some more. That is turquoise blue. Ooh, color. Stunning. Use. What's this? Wow. Try this. Oh yeah, look at that. It's Persian blue. I'm gonna do that for the. Oh, look at that. Excuse me. Gorgeous color. This artist, Ellen Cremy Trent, swears by Holbein. She uses nothing but Holbein gouache. Use the sponge for the trees. So let me just. Okay. Just do some trees. I love using the sea sponge. So much fun. I used the sea sponge on this little guy. Isn't he cute? That was the last time I used it. Right. So there's that. Let me add the clouds. What I'm going to do is just see if I can make them fluffy. Just smooth out the area. No, these don't really need it. Let's see, hold on. Just do some dabbing. Okay. I'm just going to take burnt ochre. I'm going to take burnt sienna. Okay. And I'll add it. Just add some trees in the background. We'll start with yellow, because why not? This is yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. That should be enough. Then there. Oh, look how bright. Wow, look how nice and bright. I'm not applying water or anything. It's full concentrate. I'm trying to not create it so uniform, you know what I mean? Like straight lines or anything like that. Because nature's not like that at all. Ooh, let's try this color. I realize what I need to do. I don't think I did this in the other painting. I just realized. You know what? Maybe I could use this. Yeah, that's nice. I'm not familiar with mixing paints yet. Like Ellen does it so effortlessly. I have to link one of her tutorials in the description box because she's a master at mixing paints and I am certainly not. But this is okay. So what I have neglected to do was to provide a shadow for the trees. Oh, I didn't use this. Just realized. I'm going to continue with these clouds. Oh, I know. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I added some dark green in some areas. So, the moment of truth. Let me just move this over here. I'll just move this to the side. Just move this over here. I won't be able to see it. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Wow. There's a difference. There is a difference. Now I know why Ellen Cremy Trent likes Holbein. Wow. Look at that. You know what? Something's bothering me. Something. Okay. I need to get this. Get this. Not that you really can't see it here. I have to put it back. I'll use this brush then. But there is a difference. Oops, it's too watery. Trying to add. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Yes, there is a difference. I just had to add the shadows. I forgot to add the shadows in the tree. Not that you could really see it. Wow, look at that. There is a huge difference. Okay, let me see if I can work on adding shadows in this tree. Let me see. I don't want this to fall. If this falls, I'll just be so sad. What's good is that you could continue to layer. Wow, I still can't get over it. Yep. Yes, my friends, there is a difference. Look at that. There is a difference. Wow. I still can't get over it. I'm like saying wow all the time. Yeah, there is. Look at that. See, when I did the swatches, this is Marie's. And this is Holbein. Now here I am thinking, oh, it's not that much of a difference. I mean, yes, some colors are more vibrant, but I didn't think it was that big a difference. So, but then you look at this, you're like, wow, okay, now I know why. But my suggestion to you is, if you're just starting out in gouache and you want to play around with it and check it out, I would buy Marie's, because Marie's is under $10 as opposed to 69 and change. Now, if you really want to get the Holbein, I will wait until it was on sale, because for some miracle I managed to get it for $34.95. But look at the difference. I mean, look at the difference. That's Holbein and that's Marie's. Wow, there's a big difference there in size. mLs, 5 mLs and 12 mLs. Wow. So I will wait until there's a sale. But if you want, you could use Marie's for sketching, for sketchbooks like this, you know, like journaling. If you want to sketch in your journal, this would be great. I was using this Marie's for painting in the park outside. That was, you know, for some quick sketches, I think that would be very good. But you want to go all out professional, obviously Holbein. Now I understand why Ellen Cremy Trent loved Holbein. I totally get it now. Wow. I removed the tape and you could really see the difference between the two. The right side, the Holbein Gouache, and the left side, Marie's Gouache. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave any questions or comments, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.